Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at 7. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the perfect draft tray. And it's just quite a lot heavier. Especially when Good afternoon, people. What can I say? Back for another review, and it's the king of beers. It's Budweiser.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's on the perfect draft. It's getting poured at 1.
Yeah.
It's down to 1. Michelle did kindly sample it Saturday to make sure it exceeded everything.
Yeah. No, it was pouring well. Tasted good. So.
I mean, there was some controversy with the Budweiser apparently being dropped to 4.5%, which that's not good. That's a very, 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 very bad move.
No good.
Amongst many other bad moves that certain companies keep making in the UK. That one says 5% and tastes as crisp and vibrant as ever, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was with a 4.5, whether that happened. I didn't hear a lot about it, and now it's all saying 5% again. I don't know. Maybe they had a rethink. I don't know.
Or maybe it was just a rumour that went around.
No, it was on the keg,
It was
wasn't it? On the
actually
website or something. It was. I don't know if it was on.
Well, hopefully they had a rethink on that one, because I think that start doing that with kegs and things are going to go downhill really quick.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Obviously, with Kronenbourg is the major one at the point of making this review. Dropping from 5% to 4.6 is just a complete joke.
Kronenbourg.
I mean, what's gone on in the craft beer in all the industry at the moment, it's just getting silly, isn't it? You know, even like Foster's and that dropping, it's like, you know, to drop, what was it, from 4 to 3.7 or whatever. It's just persistent now, and I think we really need these machines, but we are paying premium a lot of the times for the beers, so we need them to deliver.
Stay at the percentages that we expect them to stay at, because if they go lower in them, like they're doing in the shops, they are going to lose out on business.
It's not going to work, is it? Let's be honest. There's enough things with Perfect Draft at the moment. I'm not even going into it. As I've said before countless times, I don't have any contact with them. I do try, but they take no notice of me. I even offered my services for employment. Did I not?
Yeah, we did.
I said, if you're in a hole, look no further. I am the man. They didn't reply. So there you go. There's not a lot more I can say than that, is there? But hopefully they've turned a corner. Remember, they were moving, but there's no excuse for some things. And of course, the lack of communication, which really annoys everyone. But I honestly don't know the situation with Dan and anything, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Hopefully, all's all right, and it'll all be forgotten about when there's a lovely banging keg that's coming out next. We hope. I wouldn't be too sure, but right, I'll pour this. I won't bother turning it round because I'm right here. If I turn it round, because I'm in the middle machine, aren't I? Yeah. Rather than the top one, otherwise I've got to re-aim the camera. As I say, it's a decent pint, this. We've copped it for this before, haven't we? Not as much as Stellagate, but you know. But I think back to the time, and if you look at this glass, this is when we actually brought. I'd used the old one rather than the new glass. This is when we actually brought the 2018 World Cup Budweiser pack. So if you look at the glass there, long before us updating Facebook beer groups and everything, wasn't it? As you can see, lovely crisp colour. But yeah, official World Cup glass, which came with the pack. And we had the mat and everything. I don't know what happened to that.
It's probably about somewhere still.
I don't think it is.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh,
I think something happened on the way to heaven to that.
Oh,
should we say? But I mean, yeah, Budweiser. I remember, he's not coming in it. I don't want added flavour. I remember, and I go back to the 90s before I met you, the early 90s. It might even be the late 80s. You know, no, I'd say the early 90s. The early 90s when you heard Budweiser was in a pub. You literally flew to that pub because it was Bud. It was the king of beers, and it was something different because people got very short memories, especially the younger people. They don't know anyway. Most of them are clueless, but not all of them. But you didn't have a lot of choice back in them days. You weren't spoilt for the choices that you have now. And when you saw this on draft, you're like, oh, Bud on draft.
Yeah.
Jesus. Obviously, at 5%, same as Kronenberg, same as Lionbrow. You know, your main other two options at the time were Foster's and Castlemaine 4X. Although it was starting, the ante was starting to change then. You had Carlsberg Export and things starting to appear. Forgetting about the regular Carlsberg and Carlin, we're not even going to give them their time, are we? Anyway, let's talk about this because we're going well on here, aren't we?
It's looking lovely, lovely. You're clear. You've got your bubbles coming up. You've got your nice white foamy head. It looks how it should look. It smells how it should look.
It smells how it should smell.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm not on the ball today.
No, that's a long, it's been a long day here today.
It's been a long day, yeah.
We haven't been on the beer though, not yet.
No, not yet. Yeah, that's smelling exactly as it should. You've got the malty smell there.
And you get a tinge of lemon.
A little bit of lemon, a little bit of hoppiness in there.
Yeah, go on. As I say, I've never been against Bud. It's been pounded in the groups. Sometimes I feel very unnecessary because a lot of people like, oh, it's just American Carling. It's not. There's loads of things close to American Carling and it's not this. It's always been 5% in the States.
Yeah. Proper Budweiser, 5%. It's really nice. When you drop it down in temperature, keep it nice and cool, having it on a sunny day. I really enjoy it. I really do. I find that it's nice, it's crisp, it's clean, it's refreshing. You can't really go wrong with it.
I do, yeah. It's not going to, you know, like a Franz Corner for me would be a game changer if I didn't know what it was like. But it's just a standard thing. It has its bite at the end. You know, it's not a Pilsner like, say, Hasselroder, but it's still a Pilsner. It still has that bite. You still get that hoppiness at the end, and you do get flavours going through it.
I like the fact that it's easy drinking. It's refreshing. It's light. You don't have to think about it. It slices down nice and easy. The tastes that are there are quite well blended together. There's nothing you have to think about too much either. It's the refreshingness.
It is. For me, I say, I've never been a huge fan of it for years, but you know, until, I mean, this is another one they dropped. Let's not forget, going back to the UK dropping thing. Remember, they dropped it in the bottles, they dropped it in the cans. You know, there's too much of this going on here because the point is, they're not dropping down the price; they're just dropping down the.
And they're not even telling you about it. They're not really packaging it, telling you that it's lighter, that that's what they've done. Oh no, it's done very, very sneakily.
The Kronenberg was a killer, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that's the point. And why it's Budweiser, the old traits. Now the silly thing I've done here was two of them say buffalo chicken wings, but they're with a different flavour. Wasn't it? And I do remember that they weren't that good. But I'm sure the spicy hot chili ones were good. And these are £1.29, and as they say, perfect with beer. We have had them before, haven't we? Well, I don't recall having the chili ones.
I'm not sure, I can't remember.
So let's just try these out.
I think it was like a barbecue one that I tasted last time.
And then chicken wings I gave to the dog. So do they go? Look at them. £1.29. Home bargains, I say, 150 gram. Not really, not a chili going in there, is there?
There's a little bit of bite to them. They're a reasonable sized peanut. The coating that's on there is quite crispy. There's a little bit of a chili bite there.
Very minimal though, isn't it? What do they find the beer? Actually, they do go with a beer, you know, believe it or not. Do we want to even open these ones? Should we try? The dog might be hungry later. The dog always helps out, and he's a gentleman like that. One thing we have with these three dogs here.
If you've got peanuts, he loves them.
And that was the chili flavour. This is the buffalo chicken wings. They do actually make the beer code all right. This is these ones. Let's give these a go. There.
Yeah, not bad.
There is some flavour there. £1.29 a pack. Simple for vegetarians. I should have checked.
Look at the size of that. That's actually quite big. I wonder if it's all nut in there or if it's just coating.
Yeah.
Both.
And they were both,
Yeah,
both suitable for vegetarians. This is the Budweiser. I think I've blimey. Done this wrong, didn't I? I took them out of there rather than. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing here, do I? But do they make the beer go better? Is the question.
I don't know, but I'm going to have enough soup.
Yeah, they're all right.
As bar snacks go, actually they're quite nice. You've got a reasonable sized peanut in there. The coating on it's nice and crispy. There's quite a lot of flavour, although the ones that they're saying are hot. Or just a little bit spicy, they're not really hot.
They say hot chili with 3 stars.
Which no, I've tasted peanuts that are a lot hotter than that. I would say that they're a really good accompaniment to beer. Definitely. Good bar snack.
A £1.29 in home bargains at the moment. It's really not that bad, is
Well,
it?
isn't that bad? No.
We've had worse, haven't we? I do. The more you eat of them, the more you are getting a little bite here from them. It's only I'm halfway stuffing them down. Yeah. Still ice cold, and for me, Bud still does it. I'd say it's not going to blow you away. There is better pills. Obviously, you've got Herbs on Ground Pilsner, which blows that out of the water, but it blows most things. But do you know, for standard drink, if you want something normal, if you've got someone coming round or something like that hot day, that's ideal. And that I've always said,
it's an easy drinking. It's going to be, if people just want something that is just sort of easy, straight down the line, most people are going to enjoy on a hot day. I can't see anything wrong with this still.
I can't either. What can I say? It's back at 5%.
As it should be.
Please stay at 5% and bonjour.